Ciao guys, welcome to our Speakeasy. Today we bring into science fiction with the Ressence Type 2 E-Crown. The history of watchmaking has often been written by visionaries, both in the past and in more recent years. To this last period belonged Benoît Mintiens, the founder of Ressence. To understand better Ressence's roots and philosophy, you should watch our Speakeasy episode 3. Who would have thought of a watch that keeps time using discs that rotates on themselves and alongside the dial, using a movement that integrates mechanics and electronics, using solar energy instead of kinetic energy or a battery, and by combining all of this, a visionary, like Benoît, of course. The Type 2 was born as a concept watch to introduce the E-Crown during SIHH in early 2018, but started being produced only in late 2019. The first presentation literally shocked enthusiasts and professionals, but it took a while to make this dream watch come true. It is thanks to a friend of a brand and innovator, iPod inventor Tony Fadell, who pushed Benoît beyond the limits of modern watchmaking, if we can actually wear this piece. Before going into detail about the true innovation of the watch, let's answer the previous questions and take a look at what's inside. Rotating discs to indicate the hours, integration between mechanics and electronics, and solar energy. I would like to start from the original time display, a technical solution that puts hours, minutes and seconds on the same level, thanks to a system named ROCS, Ressence Orbital Convex System. It is a horological complication module including the main and sub-discs. The result is a three-dimensional dial entirely in motion and ever-changing. Each of the hour and second indication discs rotates on their own axis while simultaneously rotating 360 degrees every 60 minutes inside the complete dial, which rotates to display the minutes. In this way, each hand orbits each other in an ever-changing dial, while always maintaining the correct angle between hours and minutes. The dial is pure simplicity: hours, minutes, seconds, and indication of the second time zone. Even at night, thanks to the engraved indications filled with grade A superluminova. When we talk about mechanics and electronics that goes hand in hand, we can't forget hybrid solutions like the Mecha Quartz. But the patented E-Crown is on a whole new level. It is a Bluetooth-enabled electronic module placed between the mechanical movement and the ROCS. E-Crown automatically sets and adjusts the time of the watch as needed or dictated by the user. Being smart enough to know how to pay respect to Swiss watchmaking and to watch enthusiasts, Benoît thought of the E-Crown as of something that could passively improve the watch performances without being necessary to its functioning. It is possible to first set the time manually via the lever placed on the case back, and afterwards, by double tapping the crystal, the E-Crown registers the time and keeps it. Even after 3 months of inactivity, tapping twice on the crystal, the watch wakes up and sets itself automatically. It is also possible to adjust the watch from the smartphone app, accompanying the E-Crown's Bluetooth linking capabilities. The watch remains entirely independent from the phone, however, and can function as a traditional self-winding timepiece without engaging the E-Crown at all. E-Crown also allows you to save a second time zone. Each of the 4 E-Crown modes are accessed via tapping the crystal and indicated by a color subdial. Time zone 1, green. Time zone 2, yellow. Bluetooth app communication, blue. E-Crown off, white arrow. Interaction with the watch have always been key at Ressence, and the Type 2 is no exception. Tapping on the sapphire glass to see the ROCS self-adjusting to the next time zone is hypnotic, just like playing with time. And knowing your Type 2 performances via app, it's interesting and fun. An important aspect to the incorporation of an electronic crown into a mechanical watch is the power source. The E-Crown's energy comes from photovoltaic panels hidden underneath 10 small shutters across the dial and behind the hour disc. A caliber which beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour and has a power reserve of about 36 hours. The super sleek case is in extremely resistant grade 5 titanium, as is the dial. The peculiarity of the dial is given by being convex, in order to make the discs more readable. Consequently, even the double-domed sapphire crystal with both sides anti-reflective coating that covers it is strongly convex. But this does not compromise the overall thickness of the watch, which stands at just 12 mm. More than adequate for a 45 mm diameter watch. If you are lucky enough to get the chance to try one, you will be surprised about how small it looks and how light it is. Only 52 grams with the strap. In Mintien's vision, rigorous but poetic, the Type 2 intended user is someone who doesn't deny the fact that we live connected and breathe technology. That tradition can take advantage of innovation without losing its soul, as synthesized in the words at the bottom of Ressence communication. The Type 2 is the most advanced representation of what we stand for, design without compromise, and 21st century watchmaking for 21st century people. It combines the best of both worlds, empathy and trust, improving the mechanical watch without impacting its mechanical integrity. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to be always updated about our latest releases. That's it for today. See you next time. Ciao! E qua si parte con l'incubo. Let's answer the previous question. Che non sciogli lingua veramente. Rotating discs, strongly convex. Register the time and keeps it. Ho sputato, mi sa che si vede. Da capo, direi.